What up, it's Shankster94, and welcome to the new element of the Resident Evil series I'm going to be reviewing, weapons. So obviously, I'm going to start with Resident Evil 1. This is not the original Resident Evil 1, this is Director's Cut, also DualShock Edition. Weapons review. This is going to be a long series because there's a crap load of Resident Evil games. But anyway, I'm going to get started on the weapons review. Enjoy the first video in my weapons review series. So, the first weapon of Resident Evil 1 is actually the combat knife. I am going to review the weapons in order you obtain them. I'm also going to show all the weapons in both perspectives, like Chris using the weapon and Jill using the weapon. So yeah. So, combat knife is the first weapon. Anyway, here's the combat knife. Combat knife. This doesn't seem to be enough for this mission. Lol. And that's right, unless you're a true expert and like doing those knife challenges, this weapon is pretty useless, and up against any enemy is very hard to defeat them without getting damaged. But there's the combat knife. I'm gonna test it out. So there's the combat knife. Now to test it on an enemy. That took 6 slashes. I'm thinking, depending on what difficulty you're on, I'm actually on easy mode. So I think it ranges from 5 to maybe 10 slashes to kill a zombie. Probably more than that if you're on a range or hard mode. Maybe 15. There's the knife. Pretty sucky weapon if you ask me. Now for the next weapon, the Beretta. This is a standard issue pistol of this game. Let's check it out. Beretta. Beretta M92FS Automatic, loaded with 9mm bullets. Pretty simple. Alright, let's test it out. Alright, now let's test it on an enemy. Five shots that took. I'd say, because I've played on both difficulties on here, this gun could take from 3 all the way up to 7 bullets to kill a standard zombie. Now, in Director's Cut, you can get an extra weapon, which is an upgraded version of the Beretta, basically. Here it is. A Beretta M92FS Automatic, Custom Edition. Now, this one has slightly more power and has a cool effect where if you aim carefully, you could possibly get a critical headshot and explode a zombie's head. It can be, you can get the explode within 1 to 3 shots. Sometimes the first shot, literally, you could blow their head off. But anyway, here it is. Let's test it out. It acts just like the normal Beretta. Everything's the same except firepower. That's basically it. Now let's test it on a zombie. Oh, there you go. See what I mean? Of course, you only get this gun if you're in a range mode. That's it. Any other mode, you'll just get the normal Beretta. So this one, since you only get it in a range mode, you can take from 1 to 8 shots. Depends on whether or not you get the critical and how powerful the zombie is. Now for the next weapon, the shotgun. Remington M870, a pump action shotgun. It's a pretty good weapon if you ask me. From far range, it's not that good, but if you fire at close range to a zombie, you could get some really cool results. I'm going to show you that right now. But first, of course, I need to test it out real quick. Test it out. Oh! See what I mean by close range? It only took 1 shot, but sometimes I can take 2. Just to let you know. Maybe even 3 on hard mode.